Hey guys.
Hey guys, CJ and Trev here from Two Hearts One Motorhome. We've decided, after reading some comments and looking at the footage ourselves before posting, how poor the imagery and recording and footage was of our last video and prior videos. We have swapped over to the GoPro Hero 13, so we hope from here on in the quality is much better for you. We really appreciate you guys tuning in, and we don't want you to watch rubbish recording, so apologies again, and hopefully from here on in we will have much better recording. Much easier to use the GoPro, to be honest.
100%.
Yeah, a lot lighter, and yeah, we'll still take some images with the good old Canon, but for recording we'll stick with the GoPro 13, and hopefully you'll be happy enough with the video footage.
That's right, and bear with us while we learn, because we're still learning. We've only taught ourselves this morning, pretty much, mostly how to use it, so we've still got a lot to learn with it, but we just watched a video that we just tested ourselves on, and it was a vast improvement.
Yeah, so bear with us. Keep following if you are happy with the content, and again, apologies in advance, and we hope to make some vast improvements in the near future. So I'm going to actually walk around now and film where we're staying. We're in Launceston in Tasmania, and we're at the BIG4 Caravan Park. So it's not a very big park, but I'll take some footage for you, and if it is a no pets allowed here. Yeah, I did read that, and I think we're paying around $55 for a powered and water site. So yeah.
And they're a good size too.
They're a good size site.
Yeah. And you got concrete or gravel. We're on a gravel, which I'm very happy with it anyway. So yeah, but I'll let CJ walk you around while I go and do some home duties.
Yeah. Hey guys, CJ here from Two Hearts One Motorhome. Here we are at BIG4 Launceston, and this is our A-Van Ovation M6 C-Class, and we're set up on our site here. It's a gravel site, so really good for drainage and stuff like that if it's raining. And yeah, it's really a nice park. Very clean, really clean layout, the grounds, nice and tidy, really tidy. Really liking the gravel sites. Yeah, it obviously if it rains and things like that, it's easy for runoff. It's a tiered park. So there's separate layers, and it tiers upways from the bottom, and different levels, and we're pretty much a level up from the ground, and then it goes up further behind us. Down here behind the motorhome is some cabins. They're quite modern, obviously just suitable for overnight stays, for smaller families, I would imagine, and yeah, really nicely decorated on the outside. Haven't obviously seen them internally, but yeah. And beyond here, down that building down the bottom there, is the reception. There is a little shop in there as well. I think reception is open from 9 till 5, and then obviously they can do late check-in. There is a little shop in there with local produce, local honey. There's Tasmanian leatherwood honey, which I've been asked to return home to one of my work colleagues. So we've got you some, Daz, and hope you like it, Dags, and yeah, we've got it for you. Down here, plenty of play area for the kiddies. There's a jumping pillow, little swing set, and just behind this cabin is another little play area. Picnic tables. Look, it isn't a park with bulk amenities, that's for sure, or facilities, but it's got what you need. It is, if you can see the background there, with the tiers in the park, you can actually see way over Launceston itself, the township. We went for a quick drive into town earlier today, and it's literally a 4-minute drive. You could probably walk there in 15 minutes. And yeah, very central location. We were able to park the motorhome a couple of blocks from the city centre itself. So being in a city, we're quite impressed with the location and the parking and what was actually there. So it is situated on a main road. If you can see that, the traffic's coming down the hill there. A little bit noisy today, but last night we arrived. We're here for 2 nights, and there wasn't a great deal of traffic noise at all. It didn't bother us whatsoever. But these are the sites for the gravel-powered sites. I'll just move back so you can see sort of the size there. So there's plenty of room, power and water. I think it was, as I said, about $55 for the night. And I'll just zoom up here. You can see some more larger type cabins there in the background, family cabins. There is an electric barbecue over the back there, and picnic table and stuff. And I'll just pan up the hill behind the park there. You can see like the mountain, I guess, and way up the top there is some more family holiday rentals, and they would have fabulous views. I'm not going to walk up that far, but they would have fabulous views up the top, looking over Launceston. So this is sort of the distance of the park where we are. I've got some noise coming behind me with a motorhome coming in, so I'll just move off the drive. Little Winnebago coming in. But yeah, you can see it's a nice, clean and well-presented park. Last night we seen some little animals, wild animals. There's quite a few apparently that get around the park from what we've been told. So there's some rabbits and wallabies and the southern brown bandicoot, the common ringtail possum, and some paddy melons. We actually seen the paddy melon last night feeding off the grounds, which was lovely. And yeah, look, they're those beautiful cabins up the back there, those rentals, which are, I can imagine they'd have fabulous views from up there. We actually went out to Cataract Gorge today, and there'll be a separate video of Cataract Gorge. Absolutely stunning, worth tuning in. And yes, we did film it with the GoPro, so much better footage than what we have been filming. So again, apologies to everyone that's watched all prior footage on our Canon. Great for taking shots, not so great for video footage. However, I'm sure you'll see a big improvement. There's some gas cylinders over there. I believe they can refill gas, and there's also swap and go at the front of the building. Beautiful big eagle up there, statue, which looks stunning. The dump point is around the back here. So I guess you would just park up on this hill, walk down or in front and bring it round. Clotheslines out the back. The easy dump point here. This is the amenities building. So male and female toilets. I did see down the front earlier there was some unisex toilets as well. They looked older than these ones. But yeah, it's a nice clean facility. In here is the laundry. We're doing a bit of washing ourselves, catching up before we move to the next spot. Nice big size commercial dryers and washers, and it's $4 a wash. So just some $1 coins in there. And yeah, I think that's really good value, really. We do have a washing machine in our motorhome, so we could wash and just use the dryers, but while we're here we may as well use the facilities on offer. Nice little ironing board over there. I'm not sure exactly what this thing is. Yeah, but there's clotheslines out the back as well. This is the ladies' laundry facilities. Ladies' amenities. We'll just go for a short walk in here. I don't usually film the amenities, but while it's quiet, may as well. But it's nice and clean. You can see that it's well maintained, plenty of sink space along here. Nice clean showers, plenty of space for drying, and yeah, look, they look fine. Obviously wear your thongs into an amenities block if you're coming in. You don't want to get any tinea, I think they call it. We tend to shower in the motorhome, so we don't use them anyway, but we normally, sometimes, where possible, we get some powered private amenities site, like, so it's got a private ensuite, or we use our own shower, which is fine, so we don't really use them, but they're there and they're clean. So these must be the unpowered sites. They've got water, but I can't see power unless those round things is what you plug into. But as you can see from up here, it's some great views of Launceston in the background there. As we come in last night, we could see a mountain range that had snow-capped peaks on the top, so that was really, really pretty. So they were predicting a big cold front, and from us coming over on the Spirit of Tasmania a couple of nights ago, yeah, look, it was a rough trip. It was definitely a rough trip in. So yeah, I'm not surprised that they had there's some snow on the peaks here in Launceston. We will be going to Cradle Mountain throughout our trip, so no doubt we'll see some snow on the peaks up there as well. But yeah, it's a nice park. The reception lady when we come in was absolutely lovely. She was very friendly, really great service. We've sort of started up a little habit of collecting magnets to put around of the places we visit, and she actually gifted us a magnet of Launceston, which was lovely of her. I will just walk up here and down the front so you can have a bit of a view of that. Trev's just gone over to do our load of washing while we're here. We leave here tomorrow and head from here via Scottsdale, which is where Trev's brother and sister-in-law lived before Trev's brother sadly passed a few years back. So we're going to go past his home in Scottsdale and also go to the fire station, and apparently there's a memorial there for him in remembrance of Stephen. So we're looking forward to doing that. Yeah, this is the path down to the front area, so I'll just walk down here. From Scottsdale, we're heading to St Helens Park. So I'm catching up with another school friend that lives close by, but it's a good location to be based, to for all the beautiful the coastline, head up there to the Bay of Fires and things like that. So looking forward to that. So this is the path, jumping pillow here. Kids would love that. I know I would have loved that as a kid, that's for sure. Little swing set. This is a little climbing fort for the kiddies as well. As you can see, the grounds are really lovely, gardens are nice, but some beautiful trees that have been planted for privacy, no doubt, as they grow. And yeah, really from town, you could walk into town quite easily. It's only probably take you about 15 minutes to get into town from here. This is a beautiful little wombat statue. So we had the eagle and now the wombats. So cute. And then along here, I won't film in reception or the little shop. People can get a bit funny about you filming in places like that. But yeah, look, really well laid out, local produce, lots of souvenirs and things like that as well. T-shirts and, you know, magnets, key rings, stickers, as I said, honey, chocolate, all that sort of stuff that you need. But yeah, it's a really well laid out park. This is the entranceway in. And then you just pull up here, so no boom gates or anything like that. And yeah, just in there to reception. Again, you can see from the angle that I'm taking how it goes, you know, it's tiered and goes up for the views, to capture the views over the city there. I'm not sure, I haven't actually seen a camp kitchen as such, but there could well be, this could be the camp kitchen that I'm filming the back of. They're like the unisex amenities, so just over here as well, this is the Swap and Go gas bottles by Supergas. Now we use Supergas before boarding the Spirit to top up our motorhome gas bottles at Geelong, and they were fantastic to deal with. They were really great. They our gas bottles were only you know, they were 3/4 full, so they only charged us for the difference. I think it cost us $15 to get them refilled. So just to make sure that we had enough gas here, we do tend to when we're parked up, switch over the motorhome Thetford fridge to gas, so when we're not driving, the fridge can remain running. But yeah, this is the I believe the old amenities block, unisex one, and that does look like the camp kitchen at the back. It's probably not the best I've seen, that's for sure, but we'll walk around and have a look. I think over here is a maintenance office and shed. But yeah, this is like the unisex facilities, which seems all locked up, so don't know about the camp kitchen, if that's around the back here. Yes, it's the camp kitchen. So yeah, not the biggest. They could probably improve on that, but look, it has your basics. You've got an oven and stovetop, obviously a fridge here, sink, toaster, kettle, microwave, fry pan, some gas mate stuff there, some lighting. So yeah, look, I'm sure it's it will be wonderful when it's finished. Actually, looking at this sign here, they're introducing a new multi-purpose hub with internal seating for 100 guests, alfresco seating and barbecues, games room and kids club, basketball court, a large kitchen, media room and gym and fitness centre. So I'm sure, as the sign says, it's coming soon. I'm sure that'll be a wonderful facility when that is built and up and running, which will be a vast improvement on this little tiny camp kitchen. So I'll just walk back up here. Past the jumping pillow. No somersaults or inverted manoeuvres. How I would have loved that as a kid. I'm sure I would have broken the rules though with the somersaults. Yeah, but as you can see, it's nice curb and guttering. Obviously the shaped well for water runoff. And this is us up here. That next level up. And yeah, we hope to see some paddymellons tonight and some more wildlife. I haven't seen any signage for outdoor fires, but yeah, we won't be utilising that here anyway, possibly at Cradle Mountain where it is really cold. This is their setup. Our motorhome's been going fantastic. Touch wood, I've touched my head. Don't want to be this far from home and have issues, that's for sure. But yeah, nice and quiet. Not that many people in the park tonight. I'm sure it'll fill up as it did last night. But yeah, beautiful little central location. Okay guys, that's it for BIG4 Launceston, and we hope you enjoy the improved quality of footage. Thanks guys.